Blood Chalice. Blood Chalice has been so. I think that item definitely needs a little bit of a nerf here. It's I've been running around with it as a blacksmith and just been having a lot of fun as that because he has
Yeah.
such a big HP pool. But definitely a powerful item, and it's definitely one of those. It's just like power supply is anymore. You see it in just about every single game because it's such a huge item, and it heals you. It heals you. It costs you 150 HP, but you still have the 3 regen, so you're gonna get it back pretty quick.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. It's really nice, very nice item, especially if the hero already has a heal, and it's just like it's a free cast.
yeah,
They
and a
just
lot of the time the mana cost that it takes for the heal is gonna be less than what you gain.
yeah,
Wretched
yeah.
Hag, what is Wretched Hag doing here? Wretched Hag's just camping it out up here in the woods and has been sitting here this entire time I was talking about Blood Chalice, and not sure really why. Maybe just trying to keep tabs on these 2 guys up here with Blood Hunter and Andromeda. Now he's coming out into the lane, gonna go ahead and that'd be some nice farm there if he just goes ahead and blink. He's not gonna freaking shout it. There we go. Waited to shout it so he could get silenced and
Oh,
stunned there, and now he's ruptured and gonna go ahead and get ran down. Not sure what he was doing. He was like meleeing down all the creeps there instead of going forward and just going ahead and casting his AoE and blinking out to safety. He ends up getting caught, and it's not like he didn't know that Blood Hunter was up there because he would just spend all that time watching him sitting in the woods there. So, not sure whether he's just on the phone or what, but we'll have to see. All right, there, and we are back, and it looks like Behemoth, manages to end up get taken down there by Sandwraith. Sandwraith also managing to pick off a yellow in addition there. Sandwraith doing quite a bit of extra damage here, but Pestilence going to have to run away from those wards before he gets taken down, leaving Sandwraith to go ahead and tank them all for the coins. And, wow, let's go ahead and slide this replay thing back down here. Man. Wretched Hag doing a little bit of taunting there. Uh, tell them they need to pay a little more attention to their team instead of chasing around him. But, of course, that's also partly because Wretched Hag's been having a little bit of a rough game, being taken down 7 times, but he's also 9-7 now instead of being like 0-5, so he's doing much better than he was. And Sandwraith just starting to run away here. He's 9-1. I mean, we've got 6-2 on Blood Hunter, but he's not keeping up here as far as experience per minute and gold per minute anymore. We've got Sandwraith at 552 experience per minute and 398 gold per minute, while Yoda's about 70 lower there. And Polywog Priest managing to get off the disables there. But yeah, Gladiator's getting taunted. He's going down here, no doubts about it. But they don't get the smackdown because I don't know who it was that managed to taunt him, but he didn't get the kill. Probably Sandwraith since he did it earlier.
mm. Yeah, he's got his mock now.
Oh yeah, he does have his mock. Yeah, I noticed the who ended up getting the smackdown. Oh, they're killing Wretched Hag top again. I'm sorry, I don't mean to taunt Wretched Hag, but he's just him and Blood Hunter have this little feud going apparently, and it just seems like Blood Hunter keeps getting on the better end of it. And they're just trying to go tower for tower here. It looks like now as Sandwraith and Pestilence and Witchslayer are all down here bottom, and I don't believe now they've got TPs. All of them have TPs. They're just choosing not to go up and defend, and that tower top does go down, and the Legion team's going to go ahead and back out. Aside from Andromeda, which I wouldn't doubt if this ends up going poorly here if she decides to stick around. But bottom tower also going to go ahead and go down. And now they're going to go ahead and TP out of there. Right as Demented shows up for the party. So now Demented's going to have to...
Sandwraith went top for Andromeda, and he just TP'd out right in front of him.
Oh, nice. Nice. Yeah, I was wondering if that was going to come back on Andromeda sticking around up there just that long. I was afraid she was going to get in, instead of Sandwraith showing up, have someone else with a stun show up and then just ruin her little party. But she did manage to get out, so that was nice. And then where did Demented Shaman get to? I see his illusions running around. I don't see him. Oh, he must have gone back to base. He's got his Strider, so he's just jetting around everywhere. And Wretched Hag coming in middle here with Pestilence, managing to get some damage off on Behemoth, but now Wretched Hag stuck on the other side of that Behemoth Fisher, going to get taken down yet again by Blood Hunter. And now Blood Hunter also manages to pick up the kill on Pestilence. And we have Bloodhunter just trying to pick up even more kills here. The Gladiator ultimate landing. Bloodhunter's going to go ahead and try and pick off this Demented Shaman. He's not going to dick with that Sand Wraith, because Sand Wraith is just so difficult to try and run down, you know, with all that extra damage resistance. Oh, and he does manage to get stunned out of his TP. Oh, and he goes down. What was that lightning coming from Polywog? It almost looked like someone had a Codex, but I'm guessing that's not the case. Yeah, it must have just been lightning. Weird. Looked like a much smaller beam. But yeah, they end up getting a genocide off here. Now's a good opportunity for them to go ahead and do some extra pushing here. They've got, well, yeah, they got 52 seconds on Sand Wraith. Is that, yeah, 52 on him. And everyone else is going to be up here pretty soon, but it'd be a good opportunity for him to get a little damage on that tower at least. Polywog Priest sitting pretty low, Andromeda sitting pretty low. They might need to be backing up here before too long, though.
They did very well that fight. Behemoth landed a really good stun.
Yeah, that Fisher was excellent there on that too. Managed to, you know, got the early pick off. And you know, Wretched Hag tried to blink out of there, but she ended up getting swapped back by Andromeda. So got stuck there and was not able to get out anymore, especially after using that escape mechanism. So unfortunately, that fight did definitely go in favor of the Legion, and we are now at 25 and 22 as the Legion slips this back into their direction, as it's now a 4,000 experience difference, almost a 5,000 experience difference, 4,7. It'll just keep going up here as I say it. But and then we've got about a 5,000 gold difference as well. So a nice lead being taken by the Legion here, and hopefully they'll be able to maintain it as Bloodhunter has picked up his Frostburn and is working on getting some magic res here, as he has picked up his Mystic Vestments. I'm not sure if he'll go ahead and go all the way for a barrier idol on that or not, but be nice for him to be able to have that extra tank ability there in those fights, so he can manage to get those last hits on those heroes and regenerate all of his HP back up, because, you know, like I said, that's his one huge contributing factor there in those, you know, if he can manage to get those last hits on the heroes and get the kills, he's just very difficult to take out in a team fight. Unless you can just focus fire on him and disable him constantly, he's going to be a difficult figure to take out here, especially if he manages to get the magic res, so he can't be nuked down so easily. It's all going to be, you know, dependent on just stuns and just beating the living crap out of him.
He just picked up Barbed Armor.
Oh, picking up the Barbed Armor. That's kind of an interesting pickup, especially since he's getting the magic res. Pestilence having his portal key manages to blink in here on Bloodhunter. Bloodhunter not taking all that much damage, though, so far, as the Gladiator ultimate just barely missed Wretched Hag as she blinked up here. The Sand Wraith ultimate going off here, as Gladiator's going to go down to Witch Slayer popping his ultimate. I don't think he really needed to, but we have... Bloodhunter's just barely going to make it out of there. Yes, he is. And Wretched Hag silenced. Everyone's going to get caught in that Behemoth stun. Nice Behemoth stun there. And just...
that was nice.
Did you see that? Did you see Andromeda with Witch Slayer?
Tyranno's a pretty good Andromeda, despite... I mean, he's had his good plays this game, but...
Oh, man, I missed some major item pickups here. I missed the... wow, we've got portal keys all around. Portal key for Andromeda, portal key for Behemoth. No portal key on Gladiator, but you were right, he did go Shroud. So, going the Shroud version on Gladiator there, and Bloodhunter has sight of someone as he's charging in there. Who is it? So low HP. Sand Wraith, actually, apparently. And, nope, Sand Wraith now is out of range, and Bloodhunter's going to go ahead and lose that special ability to gain the extra movement speed, and... what is that, is all he gains? Yeah. He reveals them and he gains movement speed, so... a nice ability to have, nonetheless, for the rundown. And since he does have that Frostburn, that adds definitely more to his rundown potential, which, you know, we saw in that last big fight. He just basically went chasing after everyone there, and, you know, they just can't get away. There's no way to outrun him whenever he's got such a massive movement speed bonus on him. And do we have any interesting item pickups from the Hellborne side? We've got, you know, the Mock of Brilliance, of course, on Sand Wraith. We've got Blessed Orb picked up there. What do you think he's going to go with that? He is an agility hero, so would he go Geometers, or is he going to go...
I think he probably will.
Or not Lincolns, but... oh, and Pestilence. Oh, what were you doing up there, Pestilence? I don't even know what he was doing there, but yeah, he got caught by the entire Legion team there, disabled with everything. Yeah, ouch. And Behemoth picking up the kill on that one yet again, so Behemoth pulling his weight and making sure that those carries... you know, stay just a little bit more gold-starved than probably what they could be. Demented Shaman getting caught off sides here, just like his buddy Pestilence. What was he doing there? Did he just go to throw down a... Yep, I think he just did. I think he threw down that ward in the river there. and not really sure why
What
he had to do it
he,
right then and there.
well, he picked up the invisibility, and he
Oh,
didn't
did he get the
know.
rune?
Yeah, he didn't know they had a
Okay,
counter ward there, and
I
he
see.
just walked up there and found out.
Yep. They're like all missing. He's found them. So actually, we have a push going on middle here. Really hard push. Voodoo ward's coming out on the melee barracks. I think they're going to go ahead and manage to get this unless there's a big defense push coming out here from the Hellborne side. Sandwraith ultimate chasing everyone away. And he changes his voodoo wards off of the melee racks. There we go. He went ahead and switched them back. Got the melee racks down. And now Bloodhunter getting ran down with the armor debuff. And oh, yes, he's going to go down. Getting the silence off just right apparently as Wretched Hag uses her ultimate. So that was unfortunate. And Behemoth's going to go ahead and get out of there. But yeah, I think that, yeah, Bloodhunter and Andromeda for the racks. I'm not sure if that was worth it, especially since I think now, yep, they're going to go ahead and Kongor now. Throwing that armor debuff on him from Pestilence, that's going to make him go down really fast. And yes, that's going to give them a big advantage here. Even though the Legion is still in the lead as far as kills with 28 and 26, I think that that token is going to be a pretty big part in this next big fight because Sandwraith has it, and he has a hard enough time dying as it is, so he'll be a strong presence. Oh, and the ward catching Demented Shaman, managing to spot him there as he's coming down into the Legion woods to throw down a ward of his own, possibly. I'm guessing that's why he was there. Isn't that what you'd imagine?
I didn't see why he was there. I was actually.
He does have a ward. He has a ward in his inventory. I'm not sure where he was going to throw that ward down at, but kind of an odd situation to be over there.
Yeah.
Unless he was wanting to throw an offensive ward down here in the woods of the Legion to catch them farming, but they're not really doing too much farming in their own woods. I mean, they're staying pretty well in the lanes. And speaking of which, Behemoth in lane there, managing to take down Witchslayer. I'm not sure what all it took there, but yeah, his ultimate's down. He did go ahead and burn his ultimate on him, and used a Fissure there to finish him off. Not too awful much life on Witchslayer there, so it's not going to take too much damage to get him down. And Poliwog, having spotted where that Sandwraith is, he gonna? Nope, he's not going up there. I wouldn't want to fight him one-on-one, not as Poly, especially since he has that bonus damage. And he's going to go ahead and Homecoming Stone out of there. Sandwraith is level 20 now, the highest level in the game. Bloodhunter being next, and also Wretched Hag being the same level there. Wretched Hag now 9 and 9, so doing pretty well there. But still, that little feud with Bloodhunter cost her early this game, and not thinking that it's going nearly as well as it could be for her. And the Pitfall landing. Oh, and a swap coming out from Andromeda on Sandwraith. They're going to go ahead and try and DPS him down real quick, get rid of that token. But is it going to be enough here? He is stuck. Yes, he's going to go down. Bloodhunter throws up his barbed mail there. But yeah, and the damage did get reflected back onto Wretched Hag as she threw her ultimate, but not really doing enough damage to really divert her from continuing the run down. And Behemoth going down, and now Gladiator's going to be joining them all here pretty soon. Oh, no, he does go ahead and use his Assassin Shroud, so that coming into play there, saving his ass. And gutsy little bastard, gonna go ahead and farm up in their woods a little bit before TPing out. And
the Legion initiated so well there, and they did everything right.
well, that Sandwraith he ended up pulling all that back, and they had the initiation coming in back in with the the Pestilence and the Wretched Hag blinking in as the follow up. So they did their best to go ahead and take down Sandwraith as quick as possible. I just don't think they got out as quickly as they were hoping. Because Sandwraith did get back up and he came back into the fight and was a pretty powerful presence in that, and just the massive damage coming out from Wretched Hag, just gonna take him down. And Pestilence almost finishing his Shrunken Head here. How far off is he? He is sitting on 1,200 gold almost, so he's just a little bit off of that Shrunken Head there. I believe it's 1,300 for that. So all he needs is a recipe to finish that off. Wretched Hag.
Well, I can tell you why. Sorry to interrupt. I can tell you why Sandwraith took forever to die there. He actually made Frostwolf skulls, so.
Oh, that would explain it. As he is now at just about 2,500 HP.
Yeah.
And so that's going
70% damage reduction.
Yeah, he's going tank wraith. So that's always nice to see. As Behemoth is going to get caught over here. I don't know whether he wants to be here or not, really. As Sandwraith fighting any hero one-on-one is going to be pretty hard to take down. And, all you've got up here are just these support heroes pretty much coming from the Legion, and Bloodhunter's he's a ways behind. And yep, Sandwraith's going to go ahead and get out of there anyways. Not
I
deciding to go ahead
wouldn't.
and
I wouldn't
engage.
fight that behemoth.